This simple egg, this little white sphere on your table every day. But the secrets hidden inside it will shock you and perhaps terrify you. Egg, a benefit or a deadly poison? Are you ready to face the truth? They told you for years. Eggs are a source of nutrition. But that's not the whole truth. The 186 milligrams of cholesterol in its yolk could put your heart at risk. It could burden your gallbladder, forming stones. It might even upset your stomach or trigger allergies. Could this tiny egg be a hidden bomb for your body? Studies scream, eating eggs daily could increase your heart disease risk by 18%. For those with gallbladder issues, every spoonful of fried eggs is like stabbing yourself. But that's not all. Raw eggs bring a hidden enemy called salmonella, which could knock you out for a week. Doctors warn, eggs aren't good for everyone. Doctor, I've been treating patients for 25 years, and I can tell you this, the danger of eggs is greater than most people think. Cholesterol, gallbladder issues, allergies, even poisoning, all of this hides in a single egg. But there's a secret. How you eat it decides everything. Yes, you heard that right. The danger of eggs lies in how they're prepared and in your own body. Fry it, the risk doubles. Drink it raw. You're testing your fate. But with the right method, maybe you don't need to avoid it entirely. The world's biggest studies reveal eggs are a blessing for some, a disaster for others. How many eggs a week are safe? Who should completely give them up? And most importantly, how can you prepare them to save yourself from danger? The answers to these questions could change your life. Watch till the end and uncover the truth. The truth about eggs isn't black and white. It's a battlefield of science, myths, and real-life consequences. You're probably sitting there wondering, should I toss out my eggs right now? Or can I still enjoy my morning omelet? Hold on, because what I'm about to reveal will arm you with the knowledge to decide, and maybe even save your health. Let's start with the heart, the engine of your life. That 186 milligrams of cholesterol in one egg yolk sounds scary, right? For decades, doctors pointed fingers at eggs, saying they clog your arteries like grease in a pipe. A famous study from Harvard tracked thousands of people and found that eating one egg a day didn't raise heart disease risk for most. But here's the twist. If you've already got high cholesterol or a family history of heart attacks, that egg could be a ticking time bomb. Pair it with bacon or fry it in butter, and you're practically rolling the dice with your life. So, tip number 1. If your heart's already waving a red flag, limit eggs to 2 or 3 a week, and skip the frying pan. Now, let's move to your gallbladder. That tiny organ you probably never think about until it screams in pain. Eggs, especially the yolk, are loaded with fat that can overwork your gallbladder. Studies show that people who eat eggs daily are more likely to develop gallstones, those agonizing little rocks that can send you straight to surgery. Imagine this. Every fried egg you swallow could be stacking another stone in that fragile sack. Advice here? If you've ever felt a sharp pain under your ribs after a big meal, ditch the yolk and stick to egg whites. They're safer and still packed with protein. But wait, there's more. Ever heard of salmonella? It's a bacteria lurking in raw or undercooked eggs, and it's no joke. One bite of that runny yolk could land you with fever, cramps, and days glued to the bathroom. The CDC says over 1.2 million people get sick from salmonella every year in the US alone, and eggs are a top culprit. Want to stay safe? Cook your eggs until the yolk is firm. No more sunny side up adventures unless you're ready to gamble. And if you're into those trendy raw egg protein shakes, make sure they're pasteurized. Your stomach will thank you. Let's talk allergies, because eggs aren't just risky for your insides. They can attack from the outside too. Egg allergies are one of the most common in kids, and even adults can develop them out of nowhere. Hives, swelling, trouble breathing, all from that innocent-looking scramble. Here's a shocker. Some vaccines, like the flu shot, contain egg proteins and could trigger reactions in sensitive people. My advice? If you've ever felt itchy or weird after eating eggs, get tested. Don't play hero with your breakfast. Now, here's where it gets wild. How you cook your eggs changes everything. Boil them, and you keep most of the nutrients without adding extra fat. A win for your heart and waistline. Fry them in oil, and you're doubling the calories and inviting trouble. Poach them, and you've got a low-risk, high-reward option. But raw? That's a daredevil move, not just for salmonella, but because your body absorbs less protein from raw eggs than cooked ones. Science says cooked egg protein is 90% bioavailable, while raw is only 50%. So, tip number 2, cook smart, boil or poach, and leave the frying to the reckless. Let's zoom out. Who should avoid eggs altogether? If you've got high cholesterol, gallbladder issues, or a weak gut, eggs might not be your friend. Pregnant women, listen up. Raw or runny eggs are a no-go because of salmonella risks to your baby. And if you're over 50 with a history of heart trouble, don't tempt fate with daily eggs. Moderation is your shield. But for the healthy folks out there, studies say 3 to 4 eggs a week won't hurt and might even boost your brain with choline, a nutrient eggs are loaded with. Here's a curveball. Not all eggs are created equal. Those cheap supermarket eggs from factory farms, they're more likely to carry salmonella and have less nutrition. Organic or free-range eggs? Higher in omega-3s and vitamins, but still not a free pass to overdo it. Tip number 3. Spend a little extra on quality eggs. Your body deserves it. And if you're vegan or allergic, swap eggs for flax seeds or chia seeds. Mix them with water, and you've got a perfect substitute for baking or binding. So what's the final verdict? Eggs aren't evil, but they're not saints either. They're a double-edged sword, and how you wield it depends on you. Know your body. If it's sending warning signals, cut back. Cook them right. Boiling beats frying every time. And don't be fooled by the superfood hype. Too much of anything, even eggs, can backfire. My last tip? Listen to your doctor, not your cravings. Because one egg too many could be the difference between thriving and surviving. Before you go, picture this. Tomorrow morning, you're staring at that egg on your plate. Will you crack it open with confidence or hesitate, wondering if it's a friend or foe? The power's in your hands now. Use it wisely. Stick around, because next time, we're diving into another food you love that might be hiding a dark secret. Hit that subscribe button. Your health can't wait.